To me, makeup is like clothes. If you get bored of wearing the same clothes every day, how can you enjoy the same makeup look every day? Try something different. Today, let's continue what we started last week. Let's finish what we started last week. You saw what I did with my eyes. Now let's see how with just a few different makeup techniques, you can achieve a completely different look. Get ready to look innocent. Welcome to Blush with me. Clear, healthy and dewy looking skin is very important for an innocent look. So I'm going to start with Active Hydration Serum by Rodan & Field for my eyes and my face. Considering the harsh weather of Chicago, I need something that will hold my moisturizer onto my skin for much longer, helping it stay activated and work to protect my skin for much longer. Which is why it is extremely important to invest in a good serum. Apart from the benefits this serum has for my skin, I also like it because it keeps my foundation and my makeup in place, which means my foundation and concealer are going to stay put without creasing all day long. After my serum, I'm going to apply my AM moisturizer from Rodan & Field's Redefined Skin Regime. After that, I'm going to apply a liquid illuminator that matches my skin tone. I'm using the one by NYX in the shade Gleam Lure. Sorry, something went wrong with my recording and I could not record how I applied this illuminator. So I applied this underneath my foundation only on my high cheekbone area, on my nose bridge and just on the sides of my forehead and a little bit on my cupid's bow. Applying an illuminator underneath your foundation adds that nice glow to your foundation without making it very obviously noticeable like it would be if you applied it over your foundation. So if we want to create that soft, innocent makeup look, it's very important that our makeup does not look cakey, which is why I'm going to be using Skin Foundation by Bobbi Brown. It's a very light water-based everyday foundation for me. I've made a very detailed contouring and highlighting video, which I will link in the description, so please go ahead and see that as well. So at this point, without explaining how I blended my foundation, I'm going to move on. Because I want you to understand each step thoroughly, I decided to make it in two parts. So I will show you how I do the rest of my face in this video, innocent looking eyes in the other part of the video. So I'm very softly going to drape and define my features with the blush called Feisty by the brand Tarte Cosmetics. Now this shade is not very brown, it's more on the peachy orangey tone around my cheekbones. I don't want a very well-defined, perfectly contoured nose look. I want it very soft. So I'm going to use a soft brush to blend the same color around my nose. I'm now going to use the Shimmer Bronzer Blush by the brand Hikari. Now if you notice, this palette has pink, peach and bronze in it, which is perfect for my bronzy blush look. But right on the apples of my cheek, I'm not going to go all the way up here. Use the leftover to brush across your nose. For my lips, I'm going to use Pretty in Pink by Mented Cosmetics. Now this line of cosmetics is completely dedicated to women of color. Now as I'm applying this color, you can see how deeply pigmented this lipstick is. In just one or two strokes, I can get full coverage across my lips. I'm going to outline my lips by Lord & Berry's shade Bark lip liner. And it is almost one shade darker than the lipstick I'm applying right now. So don't use drastically darker lip liner when you're creating a soft makeup look. And I'm not going to overline too much. In fact, as soon as I apply it, I'm going to blend it inwards so that you can barely tell the difference between the outline and the inner lip color. The reason I'm applying the lip liner after the lipstick is so that it makes the lip liner glide smoothly, and I need far lesser product than I would need it if I had applied it before my lipstick. And it's much easier to blend the two. That's exactly what we are looking for this innocent makeup look. I'm going to use my fingertip to blend the colors. So this has created that perfect now you see me, now you don't kind of lip color. For this look, I wanted a very luxurious, creamy, rich lipstick. But I don't like the shine all over my lips. So when I dab it out with my finger, it not just creates a more satin finish look, which is right in between the matte and the creamy look, but also it gives me a chance to apply my gloss exactly in the spots where I want my lips to shine, not all over. After this, I'm going to apply Burberry's Nude Pink Lip Gloss. If you like this makeup technique and you are planning to try it, make sure you hit the like button, share your comment with me, share the video with your friends, and do not leave that seat without hitting the subscribe button. You will see a little bell next to the subscribe button. Make sure you hit that too. Only then you can see this face every Thursday. I'll just come knocking on your phone. It'll just be an alert. Hi, I'm here. Watch me every Thursday. So please share, like, comment and subscribe to Blush With Me, and do follow me on my social media accounts. Before I go, I have a question of the day. What would be the exact opposite of this innocent, doe-eyed, soft look? What is it that you have found really hard to achieve? Let me know what that look is, and I am hopeful I'll be able to create it for you. Bye for now. Blush with me.